made some huge business mistakes. I am suffering the price of many of them now. Now, I can tell you this, telling you also that I'm currently making over 50K a month in profit in this business. I'm from this YouTube channel and this Bulldog Mindset business, but I still made some mistakes. That's what I want to share with you today is some of the mistakes. Never give your email address. That's one of them. Let me break this down for you so that you can avoid making the mistakes that I made, and it's going to save you a lot of time. It's going to save you a lot of heartache, a lot of trouble. I didn't really have very many mentors when I was first starting out. I want to make it so that you don't have to suffer from those same problems. So the very first thing to understand here is that in the beginning, some of these things that I'm going to tell you about, they might not seem like a big deal, but they're going to eat up your time in the long run. So what's going to happen is pretty much you're going to have so much overhead that it's going to slow you down and eliminate the amount of working hours that you have. So for example, in my case, I might be working 8 hours a day in the business. I don't have to do that, but I want to grow this business. Like I said, I'm semi-retired is what I'm calling it now, but in the sense that I'm financially free. I don't have to work a day in my life if I don't want to, because I have passive income coming in that I generate. But I like doing this. I like to build the business and to help people and to do the kind of stuff I'm passionate about. I really geek out about the stuff. But the thing is, in my 8 hours, let's say in the day, I might be able to spend 4 of them on real solid work. The reason why is because I have all these other things. I have emails, I have projects that are like unfinished. I've got all these kind of loose ends that end up tying me down, almost like I was walking through mud. If you're a software developer, you're familiar with the idea of technical debt. I have business debt. I have this debt in the sense of it eats up my time. So that's what I want to talk about today. Is the first rule that I have is do not give out your email address. I spend at least 1 to 2 hours a day answering email. Now I'm working on that. I'm working on reducing that, but it's sort of like Pandora's box. Once you've given out your email address and you start getting all these emails from all these different places, it becomes really difficult to stuff Pandora into her little box again. What ends up happening is that it becomes really difficult. But my point is that when you're starting out in business, you think, okay, I can give out my email address, I put it on my website, do all these things, put it in my YouTube channel, it's not gonna be a problem. It does become a problem because you're going to start to get a lot of emails when you become successful, and then that's going to take up time. And so what I think about now is, do I need to give out my email address? If I don't, then I don't. And if you start from the beginning saying, I never give out my email address, and you never do that except for when you absolutely must, you're going to be in a much better situation, because over time, like I said, over many years, you start to accumulate all this email. Where is it all coming from? It's because you gave out your email address. And it seems like a real simple thing, but believe me, these things are going to help you. Another one here is build one product. When I started out in business, I built a product. It did well. So I was like, okay, I built another product. And now at this point, I have all these different products. So with my other company, Simple Programmer, I've got like 10 different products there. I've got some, Bulldog Mindset's been better at that, but I do have a membership here. I have a platinum membership. I have my new Well That Never Runs Dry program. I have a confidence program. I've got a few different things here, not as bad, but really, if I were starting over today, I would focus on just one thing. Just one product, just one offering, that's it. And just focusing on making that as good as possible and not getting distracted with all these things. Again, it doesn't seem like a big distraction, but as you start to build all these products and you have to support these products, what ends up happening is it ends up eating up your time. I've got a certain amount of time that I need to devote every single week to making videos for the Bulldog Mindset membership, which is great. I love doing that. But at the same time, it's eating time. I have to do calls. I have to do a lot of different things that it's making it so I don't have as much time to work on new things, and you have to maintain that stuff. The next one is to build one funnel. Just one way to get traffic and convert leads, that's it. Don't have multiple ones. Believe me, in my internet marketing and learning all these things, I created a lot of different funnels. I had a lot of different email courses, ways to opt in, quizzes, things like that. You've probably seen it in my business, and those things work. Don't get me wrong. The stuff I'm doing, it is successful. Obviously, I'm making good money, but at the same time, I could have made things a lot simpler. I just didn't think about the long-term consequences of some of these things until I had to suffer them. And then you have a lot of stuff to maintain, and it also becomes harder to optimize. If you didn't give out your email address, so you weren't getting bombarded with emails, and you just had one product that you created, and then you had one funnel, one way of getting audience, let's say one channel that you're getting your audience, you're getting your leads, and one sales process to convert the leads. If you just had that one, you could focus all your efforts on improving every step of that pipeline, and you can make a lot more money faster. That's something that I didn't know. I made those mistakes. I wish someone would have told me that, because it would have saved me a lot of time. But now I'm in a mess as a business owner. I mean, it's not that bad of a mess. I don't want to try to and make it seem like it's so bad, but it is where I do have overhead. I do have probably, a couple of hours of overhead every single day, if you average it out, that I didn't need to put myself into necessarily. That makes it hard for me to take on new projects or to really devote my focused effort into one thing, and focus is so important in business. The last thing I'll say about this is don't put your face on everything unless you like that. I put my face on everything. I did this for a reason for Bulldog Mindset. I've taken it off of Simple Programmer for a large degree, my other company, but it creates a lot of maintenance for you as well. No one is going to come on this channel, at least in the near future, and make Bulldog Mindset videos. But Bulldog Mindset videos must be made if we want to keep this business going, because that's where people are coming from. People are coming from Bulldog Mindset videos. They're coming from Instagram. It's my face. I have to create those things. If I were starting out today, I would figure out some good ways, even if I was going to do content, to make it so it's not just me, or that it doesn't even need me. There's plenty of YouTube channels. There's plenty of businesses out there where it doesn't need to have your face on it, where they don't use their face. So again, this is something that's debatable. If you want to have the fastest way to grow, you're going to use your own face. But, with my hindsight from looking at things through this lens, I don't know if I would do that. I think I would do something different where it didn't require me at all to be the face of the brand. Now, again, like I said, I enjoy doing the Bulldog Mindset stuff. I'm going to do that. I'll continue that because I enjoy it. But if I'm thinking about from just a strategic, don't do things that don't scale. Economy of scale here, same thing as like giving out email address. Again, I made all these mistakes, but even with making these mistakes, I was able to retire at 33 years old. I was able to basically I say semi-retire now because I became financially free. I had enough money that was coming in, passive income. I was able to invest in real estate. If you want some help doing that, because I could do it 10 times faster now, I promise you, what I want you to do is click the link down below and jump on a 15-minute call with me or someone on my team. I want to work with some people directly and show you guys. I have a new program that I've been working on, helping people to actually become financially free step by step. I know I can do it 10 times faster now, so go check that out. If you want a video to watch next, watch this video on why none of your business ideas are successful. I did this video a while back, and it's so critical. If you're trying to build a business right now, you need to understand why stuff is not working for you so you can understand what will work for you. So watch that video next, but make sure you book a call.